Alright, what is going on, everybody? I am Outer Space Gaming, back again with another unboxing, and I don't really have much to say, so I'm just going to kind of jump right in here, and if there is anything that comes to mind, I will say it. But in the last video that we did for the unboxings, we didn't really get a whole lot of really good stuff, so I guess in this video, hopefully we're going to see if we can get maybe some more pricier Funkos. The Funkos themselves were actually pretty cool. We got the Dementor, which was really cool, and we got another Borderlands one. And I'm a huge fan of Borderlands, so of course I'm gonna like that one. But pretty cool figures. None of them really worth a whole lot, so I guess we'll see. And by the way, this box is from Funky Bop. We got another sticker here to add to the collection. And this one is only 3 Funkos, but we still have 4 because, as you guys saw me put over there to the side, we do have a mystery grail. And with typical Funky Bop fashion, they do have the sleeves on the pops themselves. So we are going to unsleeve these in a most eloquent way. Let me just make sure they're all set up nicely. Just like this. Move the camera up a little bit. And I think maybe we'll just do this. Alright, and here we have the Funko Pops that were in the box. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I honestly have no idea what half of these ones are, or over half of them. But we're going to go over them anyways, and I guess we'll just say what we can about them. So starting off here, we have this one, which is a very lovely pink, I must say. And it is Oran High School Host Club. It is a Hot Topic exclusive, as indicated by the sticker down at the bottom here. And all of these are sleeved, which is quite nice. But I have no idea what this is from. I don't watch really anime. I don't really watch any animation films really at all. So this one eludes me quite heavily. So just by the look of it, it looks like maybe it's has something to do with a school, high school host club. So maybe it's like a club with like a bunch of girls, or maybe even boys too. I'm not sure. This is Haruhi. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. But there is the figure, the name on the side. And then we do have some other guys in the back here. So maybe it's like a love interest thing, like a love square with these 3 guys and this chick. I'm not entirely sure. She's got some pretty formal clothing on, I guess you could say, for a high school, which I think is pretty normal, and I'm assuming this is like from Japan or something like that, or China, or maybe not China, but Japan. I could definitely see it. Yeah, no idea what this is from, but the figure is quite nice. It's quite cute. She's got some red cheeks. She's blushing as she's waving to somebody. So very nice. Now moving on, we have a Vigilante Funko Pop. He looks pretty cool, gotta say. He looks cool. He looks like he rides a motorcycle maybe, or some sort of vehicle, because he's got all this safety gear on and what appears to be a visor on his helmet. So maybe I can assume that he rides vehicles. He has a chainsaw, so maybe he's a part-time lumberjack as well. And it is from the Peacemaker series. So the only thing I know of Peacemaker was that he was in the Suicide Squad 2, played by John Cena. However, I'm not too educated regarding the origin or even the storyline of the Peacemaker. So if you guys know what this is from, or if you guys watch Peacemaker, then definitely feel free to inform me, because I don't know, and I don't know if I would ever take the time to actually search it up. Although I am a DC guy, Peacemaker is really not something that I look into. Nothing really like mainstream that they've shown for the Peacemaker, but this guy in particular looks quite cool. He's got a chainsaw. He's rocking out. He's got the old, yeah, brother, hell yeah, dude. And like I said, he's got a chainsaw. I'm just kind of looking over it, but there's the side of the box. There is the back. And yeah, it looks like we got just basically a bunch of Peacemaker stuff. So there's Peacemaker. There he is naked. There's the guy we got. And then we have Judo Master and Eagly. So very, very patriotic. I'm surprised I haven't heard or seen anything of the Peacemaker, seeing as I'm from kind of that country, America. But Eagly does look pretty cool, and because I'm American and very patriotic, I guess I might have to look into that. But anyways, moving on, we have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So this one I kind of have an idea about. Um, National National Lampoon. Sorry, my computer's telling me about some protection and stuff. National Lampoon is something that my parents actually used to watch a lot of. So this one is the Christmas Vacation, and I know that they had a lot of National Lampoon video movies, I should say, movies. Um, with I think it was Chevy Chase was the main guy's name, I want to say, and he would basically go on road trips with his family, and then all kinds of crazy stuff would happen during the whole road trip and everything. So this one is from Christmas Vacation. You can see, well, you can't see now, but I'm just kind of looking at it. He's got a moose cup that looks like it's made of glass. I've never actually seen any of the National Lampoon movies, but like I said, that's kind of like a little bit before my time. I know Chevy is quite old now, if not deceased, but yeah, very old. But I do know of the reference. So this was like this. That's why I said I only knew about half, or like less than half, because this was the only thing that I could really understand. And there's Cousin Eddie with Clark. If the camera would focus, camera please. You got one job. All right. So yeah, pretty cool. Like I said, I'd never seen it before, and it is a movies. And then that Host Club one is an animation. I probably should preface these things so for a little bit more backstory. So this one is television, so that's obviously going to be a TV show, but it also says series on there. And this one is animation, which is why I said I haven't seen a lot of like animes and stuff. And I definitely haven't seen that anime. If I even if I did watch animes, I don't think that would be the one that I would watch. But anyways, moving on now to the next part of the video, which is where I open up the mystery grail. And just the same as the Funkos we have here, this Funko could be anything. However, it does have a sticker on the side, which we don't see a lot of, and it says mystery theme drop. And it's got a little grail there next to the picture, so I wonder if the grail pertains to the scratch off or if it pertains to the figure. I don't know, we'll have to find out. But opening up the box here, we have our Funko, which I'm gonna quickly pull out of there. And it looks like we got a new Grail Games, and we're back to the old Mystery Grail scratch off. So this is how they used to look beforehand. For a lot of you guys who have stuck around and have been watching these unboxing videos, this is what we're more acclimated to, as opposed to the basically like what is it? Not like an actual scratch off. So obviously that other scratch off was you get 3 things and you get a chance to get it, which is like an actual scratch off lottery ticket, whereas this is just you scratch it off to see the value you get. So very interesting. And then I'll show you guys 2 real quick here. So this is we've seen Grail Game scratch offs before, however this one is a lot different. So you guys can see here on the front, they've got like a QR code, which I didn't know that was a QR code, so I'll just block it out. I think the camera's too fuzzy anyway, so I don't even know if you would be able to see it, but I'll just blur it out or whatever. And then on the back is where we actually scratch it off. So looks like they changed up their scratch off game with that. And then obviously, as always, we have some candy in here too, which are some Tootsie Roll Pops. So I will be eating those faux show, and it seems like they always have the same flavor. I never checked the flavor. These ones are watermelon. So I'll have to maybe keep an eye on, see if they change the flavors. But as always, guys, I'm going to take these scratch offs. I'm going to scratch them off, and we're going to see what we get. Alright, so I got the scratch off scratched off, and as you can see by my hand placement, I did actually scratch off a little bit of the code on the Grail Games one. But I'll just blur it out just in case we don't redeem it in time. But basically, for the Grail Games, we got 100 gold coins, which is quite cool. And then for the Mystery Grail, we got 200 tokens. So no huge hitters on the scratch offs, and I'll just show you guys this one more time in case you missed it, because I was a little quick about it. So yeah, nothing, like I said, too amazing with these. But let us now go to the Funko Pop. I usually do I seen the scratch offs and I just scratched off. Totally forgot we got a Funko Pop out of these. So let's show off the Funko, which is Chandler from Friends. Now I do I used to watch Friends very seldomly. I know one of my ex-girlfriends, her family actually had like the whole set of like all of the different seasons for Friends on DVD, I think it was. And it was just crazy. I was like, "Damn, I have not seen that much Friends in my life." And now I'm looking at all of it. But here is Chandler. Now if you guys know the exact episode, I don't because I kind of watched Friends, but not really enough to be like, oh, well, that was when Chandler dresses up as the Statue of Liberty. That was on episode 14 of season 3, where they go to the New York Time Central or whatever. I don't know. But here is Chandler. He is all decked out in some New York, um, what is it, visitor stuff. And he's got the Statue of Liberty hat on. He's holding his jacket. He's got a bag. He's got a shirt with a heart on it. He is definitely there to have a good time, for sure. And then on the back, we can see all of the other characters referencing probably other episodes from the series. And then on the side, we have Chandler. Let me just make sure the camera's staying in focus for you guys so it doesn't look all horrible. But yeah, we got a Friends Funko. Very interesting. Not our first television Funko, but definitely our first Friends Funko. So, with all of these being shown off, it's going to be another small video. Again, I do apologize for that. I know sometimes maybe you guys enjoy the bigger ones, but for now, we're just going to stick to some smaller ones. I'm doing some other stuff on the side as well. So, these ones are actually much appreciated as opposed to the massive ones that I've done before in the past, which if you guys want to see bigger unboxing videos for the Funko Pops, I do have quite a few on my channel. So, you guys can go and check them out, and hopefully it'll satiate your Funko unboxing desires or needs or whatever you want to call it. But we're going to transition now to the pretty much the last part of the video where I will get the pricing of each of the figures and I will show them to you guys once I get those. So I'll be right back. All right. So I have all of the pricing down for each of these pops. And even though I'm gonna say this right now, even though we only have 4, which is one less than in the previous video, we have a substantial amount of increase in the value for these Funkos, which I'm gonna go over right now, and you're gonna see which ones are priced out very high. So the first one we'll go over here is Haruhi, which is pretty average at $15. Moving on now to Chandler, we're starting to get up there a little bit. Chandler is $24, which is pretty substantial. Like I said in the previous video, and based off of all of the Funkos that we've gotten before in the past, anywhere from like, I would say $14 to maybe $17 is pretty average for these Funko prices. So having Chandler being $24 is quite a jump in value, we'll say. So pretty cool there. Going now to Vigilante. Vigilante was $16, so just $1 more than Haruhi. So these two are about average. And now moving on to the big one. So Clark Griswold was $49. That is crazy. Like I said before, I know that the National Lampoon, all of their movies are pretty old. I want to say like maybe late 80s, early 90s. I want to say maybe. I don't really know. And I haven't bothered to look it up because I don't really care. But I know they're older movies, so to see that he was $49 was pretty crazy, actually. I'm sure my parents will actually enjoy this guy quite a bit, though, because, like I said, I know they used to watch this quite a bit, and they used to talk about Chevy Chase and all that stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's Chevy Chase. If I'm saying it wrong, then I do apologize, but that is the main actor or the lead actor in these movies, so pretty crazy to see a Funko Pop this from this far back of a reference being $49, but we have seen it before, so it's really not too surprising. But anyways, that is all that I have for you guys in this unboxing today. And if you guys want to see about picking up any of these Funkos that you see me unbox that we don't keep, go to the link in the description below where you guys can pick one of these Funkos up for yourselves or for a family member, for a friend, whatever the circumstance may be. And also down in the link below, you guys will see a link to my Etsy shop, which is where I am selling these bracelets. You guys can see I have one on right now. This is actually one that I am using currently. I don't wear it too much because I don't like having it on when my wrist is resting on the countertop because it does apply a lot of pressure the same way with any bracelet really that you would have. But for wearing out, I think it's a really nice aesthetical piece, and they are fully customizable on there. So if you guys go check it out, it would mean quite a bit to me. I don't have much on there. These are actually the only things on there that I have. And when I went in there recently, I had a lot less pictures than I thought, so I'll definitely have to update the pictures with the new colors that I have as far as the black and the white, and then I also have a purple. That's like a purpley blue. But yeah, anyways, that's everything that I have for you guys today, so I hope you enjoyed, and you all take care. Peace.